What's up everyone, it's Nick here over at NJ's Bricks and back with part 2 of that big collection that I got a little while back before we saw a lot of the Star Wars pieces that I got from that set. And today we're going to look at a smaller assortment of superhero figures, but there's a couple of really awesome gems in here. And I'm going to do something a little different this time. We're going to take a look at a few of the set booklets as I go here, and then some really nice footage of these figures. So first, I have set 76030, the Avengers Hydra Showdown. A little set here, but comes with 3 cool figures. This is more of a modern set, so pretty similar to what you see from a book today. This is more or less your standard Thor figure. As with pretty much any figure that doesn't have leg printing, I wish that it did have leg printing, but it's got a couple of different face printings, and I prefer the first one, but they're not too bad. Then it also has this Hawkeye. I don't really care for any of the Hawkeye faces where his goggles are on. I don't know, it just looks kind of weird. Why don't they just give him actual goggles like some characters get? And I'm actually realizing that he should have a spiky hairpiece, and this is the wrong hairpiece, so disregard his hair. Next up, I've got set 76053, Gotham City Cycle Chase. This is also like a fairly modern set, but another 3-figure set here. It's got a nice Batman figure, a Harley Quinn, and a Deadshot figure as well. Nothing too remarkable about this Batman, but personally I do like these light bluish gray figures. It's a nice contrast between the cape and the cowl that I think just kind of looks neat. Couple of different mouth printings here for Batman. And then we've got this Deadshot figure. I don't really know anything about the character, but I love anytime a character gets arm printing, and it looks great. This right here is probably my favorite of all the different Harley Quinn minifigures. Not a big DC person, but I think this one looks great. The specific blue and red chosen really go well together. It's got some nice printing that goes through the hip and continues onto the legs, and it has 2 good face printings. So a nice figure. And next up, set 7781, the Batmobile 2 Faces Escape. And I did not find all the figures to this set, but I did find the most important one, which is this Two-Face figure. Most specifically, he's got this dual molded hairpiece, which is really unique, and he's a pretty valuable figure with a special face printing as well. After that, I've got set 76100, the Royal Talon Fighter Attack. And this is a really cool set from Black Panther because it comes with an awesome assortment of minifigures. Ulysses Klaue is one of my favorite characters from the movie. I'm a big Andy Serkis fan, especially when we get to see him without mocap. I wish this had a little more color accuracy with like the sandy aspect of his hair, or some leg printing, but overall it's a reasonable figure for Klaue. This is another great figure here. This is Nakia, and she's got some great printing to her costume. I love the shiny bits of gold in the paint, and 2 face printings on this figure as well. And here is a Black Panther figure. It's one of the more boring, I think, of the Black Panther figures because it really only has monotone printing color across the body. It doesn't have any of the accented color. And this is an excellent figure. This is Eric Killmonger with a brilliant molded mask and headpiece that you see him don in the film after he steals it from the museum. Really like this figure. This right here is a SpiderMan 1. Unfortunately, the head of this figure was so chewed up that I cannot sell it, but it is really a remarkable figure. And then the last couple of sets here, set 1374, Green Goblin. And man, this Green Goblin figure is awesome. He's fairly pricey. Look at that custom molded headpiece. This is back when they had no ability to print onto these pieces, but the level of detail is just super awesome. It's very unique. He's got some decent torso printing here, and of course there's a face there underneath, looks exactly like Willem Dafoe. Incredible. From Spider-Man 2, set 4855, Spider-Man's Train Rescue, and we did find all 4 figures from this set. Not the mechanical arms for Doc Ock, although, you know, we could probably get the pieces to put some of those together. But this Spider-Man figure here is the true gem. This right here is the train conductor, and yeah, nothing remarkable to say about this, just a basic minifigure that they threw into the set. Right here we've got J. Jonah Jameson. This is not my favorite version of him. Nice torso printing. It's a little bit basic to me, but I do actually really enjoy the face printing. Nice mustache on this guy. And here is Doc Ock. I'm missing his mechanical arm, sadly, but he looks super awesome. He is pretty pricey, and I probably could get the pieces to build his arms. I do have the neck bracket, but he's in great shape. Awesome figure. And lastly, Spider-Man 3. The silver webbing just looks incredible. It absolutely shines when you play it off the light, and this is an expensive figure and a really beautiful one. What was your favorite figure? Comment down below with the one you liked the most, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content.